Hello, and we are live. Just let me go over here. I'm going to the chat and I'm going to connect the chat. And in a second, we should get a comment coming through. So, hello, and you're watching Stephen here live from Wiltshire in England, and I'm about to appear on camera. Okay, now, today we're actually talking about, let's just go over here, and we are live. Just let me. Hello, and you're watching Stephen here. Right, okay. Now, as those of you who have watched the show before, you will know that I have, well, I can show you, possibly, no, I'll tell you about it. I've got this broadcast on 4G, and I know everything's working well. So I take our second comment of the day, and the second comment is hi, and it comes in from Jadam. Nice to see you, and thank you for joining me today. Now, we're talking about, I'll get there in a minute. We're talking about getting more viewers on your gaming channel. Now, when we talk about a gaming channel, there are really sort of two main places to actually game. And thank you for the comment. There are two places to game: YouTube gaming and Twitch. Now today we're going to be talking about Twitch, but anything I say about Twitch also holds for YouTube. Now, first thing I'm going to do is to clarify what we're actually talking about. So let's watch a short video. There are two major gaming channels, at least, and the ones we're going to concentrate on today are YouTube and Twitch. This is the YouTube page, and it's a gaming page, and it shows the top live gaming streams at the moment. And there are 9,400 people watching that video, 1,900 watching that video, and it is incredible the number of people who watch games live. And you can see varying numbers of people watching depending on how well known the gamer is. And these are the top games we're looking at, but millions of people play online games on YouTube every single day. And let's go to Twitch. On Twitch, I've chosen Diablo gamers because I'm going to show you Diablo later. And we have streams being watched by 5,500 people at the same time, concurrently. 385 viewers there, 158 watching live. So even one game has got multiple players. They're all broadcasting individually, and the number of viewers is determined by basically the game that they're playing, how good they are at playing it, how interesting the conversation is. As we go further down, you'll see that there are people playing it, and they've got view numbers that they will be happy with. But the top of the crop, as it were, you've got thousands of people concurrently watching live, and I've got to say, live video gaming is big business. Live video gamers can get sponsored, live video gamers can get subscribers who pay, and we're going to be talking about that in this very broadcast. So those are the two channels we're looking at. On YouTube, we've got many different games being played, and the same is true of Twitch. But if you find a game that you enjoy playing, you can broadcast it live and people will come and watch you. How many people come and watch you is determined by how much they enjoy it, how much you entertain, and that's it. So, that's what we're talking about today. Right, so we're talking about live broadcasting, but live broadcasting of games. The basic principle is simple and straightforward, that you play a game live on Twitch, people come and watch you, and you get a conversation going, and people are interested in several things. In fact, one of the first things that occurred to me is, why do people watch live video? And if I go over here, I can tell you why people watch live video. And I'm going to put it full screen. Well, I'm going to go picture in picture. Let's go this way around. And I'm going to slide that over here. So on the right-hand side, this is my OneStream card and my agenda. And every show I do, I have an agenda, so I know basically what I'm going to be covering. On the left-hand side, you can see the strategies for actually growing your game channel. On the right-hand side, you can see, why do people watch gaming video? Well, primarily, it's entertainment. I mean, the thing is, there are very few areas where you can interact with the person providing the entertainment. If you've got a comedian up on stage, you can't talk to them. If you've got somebody playing a game on Twitch or YouTube, you can. In the chat, you can interact with the person who's hosting the broadcast. So entertainment, and basically, that's the key. You're here to entertain, inform and educate, but entertainment is the key thing. And now what makes, we just looked at the shows on YouTube and on Twitch. And the thing that makes one stand out is you. Yeah. Basically, the game is the thing. That's what people come to watch and learn about. But you are instrumental in making that game come to life. And let's go over to the chat and show the chat. Can you see me? Troy, hello. Thank you for joining in, Troy. No, I can't see you, but hopefully you can see and hear me. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Do you have a gaming channel? That's a fair question. Do you have a gaming channel? If you do, let me know. I'll check it out after this live broadcast. So you're there basically to entertain, and the entertainment comes from you. You're the person who is providing the extra value, because watching a video game with sound and music, absolutely brilliant, and you play on your own. But the thing about broadcasting is that people are playing the game with you. And you can give hints, tips, and tricks, but your personality is the one that shines through. And that's why there's a difference between shows which have 9,000 people and shows which have 9 people watching at the same time. You can climb the ladder. Anybody can be, well, you can climb the ladder from having 9 people watch your show to having 9,000. There's only 2 factors which are important in gaming. One is that you know the game. And 1B is that people are interested in the game. If you're doing niche gaming and playing a game that nobody else has heard of, then nobody's going to come to watch. If you're playing one of the top ranked games, which you can find in PC Gamer, then more people come to watch. They're interested. I mean, basically, we all love seeing people succeed. And that's the idea of a game. The idea of a game is to have fun and win. And if you can take the game on and you can make progress and you can win, people will cheer you on. Important. Okay. Now, basically, one of the questions that arose when I was doing this is, how do you get started? So at the 12-minute mark in this video, I will play a video I created yesterday and today, which is all about how to broadcast live to Twitch using OneStream Live and OBS. So if you've ever wondered how people set up their gaming rig to broadcast live to Twitch or to YouTube or to Twitter or to Facebook, then all will be revealed at the 12-minute mark in this video. Okay, so if you're watching now, you can come back at the 12 minutes or you can continue watching. Either way is yours, is a good choice. But it's all about personality, and your personality jumping out the screen Yeah. Now, most people play with the game almost full screen, and they're then down in the right-hand corner or the left-hand corner, as you'll see when I show you how it's done. So you don't have to be like I am now. You can be bottom right of the screen as the game is playing. Okay, now the other reason for being interested in watching games, when you get a new game, the whole beauty of a new game is you do not know what the game is about. You've got to learn what the game is about. And you can get guides to help you through. If you go to YouTube, you get a playing guide for all the popular games. You can watch that guide and it will take you step by step from being a beginner at a game to being at an intermediate level. The thing that takes you from intermediate level to an expert in a game is practice. This is all about practicing with the game that you've chosen. I'll come back to which game to choose later on in this live broadcast. If you've got a game that you enjoy playing already and you can become proficient in it, then that's the best place to start. With an in-depth knowledge of the game that you're playing, a love for it, which you can pass on to other people, that's important. Energy and enthusiasm in gaming is important. Okay, back to here. Okay, so people come to learn. People watch your broadcast to learn technique. Over the time that you've been mastering a game, you've discovered the best way to do things. People come to learn and find out shortcuts which will help them. That's your job, is to teach people. So you're here to actually teach. And the other thing about live video in general, and certainly, is the connection and interaction, because people can chat with you whilst you're playing the game. Now, this means that you've got to become pretty good at multitasking. You've got to keep one eye on the chat, one eye on the game, and the other eye basically on what you're saying. Yeah. Now, what you're saying can be anything. You can talk about anything you like when you're actually playing a game, and then stop and go game related at certain points. You don't have to talk about the game all the way through. This is your show. This is your broadcast, and you can bring into it whatever you like. So remember that you're the one that, as well as watching the game, the difference between 9 viewers and 9,000 viewers is the host. Yeah. And how much hard work they put in. You cannot become a top YouTube gamer or a top Twitch gamer overnight. It doesn't happen that way. Okay, now I just need to check the clock. Just let me check the clock, because we're going to play a video. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'll come back to where we were. But what fascinated me was the fact that, well, how do you do it? How do you actually play games on Twitch? How do you get it from your desktop to broadcasting live on Twitch with the chat down the side? Let me show you. So I'm going to go over to media, and we're going to come down to, here's one I made earlier, and this is it. And this is exactly how to use OneStream to broadcast to Twitch. Hello, we're going to set up to play a game on Twitch. And the game that I've chosen is, if I go over here, this one, which is Diablo. And we're going to go, and we're going to take this game, and we're actually going to put it onto Twitch and play. So let's stop that there, just at the gates. We'll get to the gates in a second. Come back to me. So that's the game. Next, you're watching Get More Viewers Now. And finally, what we do is we take the game, and with the game running, we actually set up a game capture. Okay? And this takes the game that's playing on your PC or Mac and brings it into your OBS Studio. Now, your OBS Studio is linked to OneStream. And if I go here on OneStream and I go to RTMP encoder, then the screen will change in a second and we'll get the encoder on screen. So I'm going to connect OBS and go live. So we're going to send whatever is in OBS to this screen. Now, how this is done, simple and straightforward. We're given a server URL, in other words, that's where OBS is going to broadcast to, and we're given a unique stream key, which is ours. Those are the two pieces of information we actually enter into OBS, and then we go back to OBS, which is here, and I just press stream. So what's happened is what you can see on screen is now being broadcast to OneStream Live, and then once we've captured in OneStream Live, we can decide where to broadcast to. So let's go over to the web page again, and there we have the gameplay has been brought in, and it's set. Now you can see below, I can go live on YouTube, I can go live on Twitch, I can go live virtually everywhere. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to go live on Twitch. So the information that you can see in the screen above is now going to be broadcast over to Twitch. And I'll be playing the game on my desktop, but the broadcast is going out to Twitch. So over on Twitch, you can see the gameplay screen, which has come through from OneStream Live, and I can play the game live on Twitch. As simple as that. And if I go here, and I go up there, okay, as I'm moving here, those movements are going through to OneStream Live, and from OneStream Live they're going to Twitch. Simple and straightforward to do. So just to summarize then, coming back to me in 3, 2, 1, what we have with OBS and OneStream is a way of broadcasting live to Twitch, to YouTube gaming, to Twitter. We can broadcast up to such destinations, so you can play the game once, and that game can then be playing on several different sites. Now, the major sites for gaming are YouTube and Twitch, and those are options which are available in your OneStream Live Studio, as we saw a moment ago. There we are. You can stream to Twitch, you can stream to YouTube. The gameplay will go over to Twitch, and basically I just want to go, you don't need that, I want to go here. Right, that's it. So in OBS I'm broadcasting out to OneStream, from OneStream I'm broadcasting to YouTube, to Twitch, to Facebook, wherever you want to broadcast to. It's as simple as that. So this studio goes to OneStream, OneStream broadcasts it out. This studio has got, as I showed you a moment ago, has got the gameplay, and this gameplay is then broadcast out, and you just play the game as normal, and sound will come through and everything works. Now you're going to have to do some refining, but essentially that's how you go from your game on your desktop through OBS to OneStream and out to the world. Thank you for watching. Okay, I'll talk more about this in today's show. Thank you. Now, the beauty of OneStream is that it can broadcast up to 30 destinations, which means that you can broadcast from your studio to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. So simple and so straightforward to do. It takes all the hard work out of it. All you have to do is get your studio right. Now, what I did was I didn't use, not the studio I'm in, I used OBS. OBS is the program that gamers use. Top level gamers and beginners all use OBS. OBS have made it so simple to actually bring in gameplay, and then transmit it over the internet. And because I'm using OneStream Live, I can broadcast it to several destinations at the same time. And that's the way it works. I can also in my studio see the chat. I'm just going over to the chat for a moment. Okay, and the last comment we had was, can you see me? No, you're safe. Okay, so technically, broadcasting live gaming is simple and straightforward to do, step by step. But if we just rewind a minute, in order to play on Twitch and on YouTube gaming, you have to have the expertise. You've got to have the knowledge of the game. If you don't, then you won't get an audience. The more accomplished you are at playing the game of your choice, the better it is. Now, you could go to PC Gamer and you can get a list of games, buy the game, okay, make sure it's a licensed version, and then practice. And then do some more practice and get used to playing the game on your own PC without going live. That's the way to do it, to become, well, knowledgeable about how the system works and be able to tell the story. Every game has a story, and you should have that story off pat so that when people ask you about the characters in the game, you can answer. You have to build your knowledge base in order to be a successful gamer. And did I add earlier, you've got to have the personality for it too. So I'm going to take myself off full screen, but hopefully that video, which is about 6 minutes long, will show you how to get started. If you have any questions on how to do it, then please do ask in the comments on YouTube or on Facebook or on Twitter, or on Twitch, wherever you see this broadcast, you can ask me questions and I will do my best to answer them. And in order for you to know who's actually broadcasting today, if I go here, you are watching. It'll catch up in a minute. It'll show my name. And if you check my name out, you'll find that I can be found everywhere. If you type Stephen Healy into Google, you'll find me. And hopefully that will come across in a minute. Okay, let's go back to the card we were looking at a moment ago. And we're talking about why people watch games. So we've got the entertainment value. This is, watching a game is as relaxing as actually watching TV. You can switch off, you can follow somebody's journey, because anybody who's playing a game is actually on a journey from the beginning of the game to the end. Okay, now with Diablo, which I was showcasing there, that was Diablo 3. There's also Diablo 4, and there are add-ons which you can purchase for the game, which extend it. Also, if you become skilled in the game, there are live events and tournaments you can take part in. Multiplayer tournaments. The esports is basically growing all the time. My good friend David Burrows in Sarnia in Canada teaches at an esports college, and the students there learn all about computers, learn all about gaming. It's a recognized course in gaming, so you are getting a profession if you get here. Now, people love to watch games that they used to play. nostalgia is a thing. And if you go back to the first computer game, which was ping pong, then nobody's going to come and watch you playing ping pong. But if you play Doom, all the retro gamers will come and watch you. If you play Duke Nukem, the retro gamers will come and watch you. If you play Civilization, yeah, providing you're proficient at it and enjoy it and can present it and can tell the story, then you could build up a nostalgia following. So people will follow you because of games that they used to play. And that's a switch in the scenario, because if you're playing it and the person watching you knows more than you do, they can teach you. Yeah, all sorts of things are possible. I've got to say, when I went live the other night, I was totally amazed that what I was thinking about doing actually worked, and it does work well. The video that I did this morning on Twitch is there. You can watch it through. And everything worked. My camera worked, the microphone worked, the gameplay, the sound in the gameplay, all because I was coming from OBS. And over to the messages. And I'm going to show, and I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read it. Slay Electra, I'm using from week 1 and not getting views live. Okay, I will say thank you. I will take that on board and we'll cover that in a minute. So don't go anywhere. We'll switch from why people watch over to what we can do to get more viewers. Okay, so, but I had to set the scene first. Okay, so just to finish off, why people watch games: entertainment, personality and community, learning, connection, interaction, live events and tournaments, nostalgia, and background entertainment. You know, when you're reading a book, you've got the television on in the background. Same principle applies here with gaming. You've got the game on in the background, you're listening to music, you're listening to the show host, and you just carry on. Yeah, but I want to say thank you for the question. So let's go down the left-hand side of the screen. Right, now, as with, first of all, before you can get an audience, you have to have something that you would watch. Okay, simply put, if you were surfing YouTube and you typed in the name of your game and your screen came up, you basically want to watch it yourself. Okay, so check out your replays and see what they're like. The other thing is, on this, when we did the video earlier, we had people who got 9,000 views. Yeah, live, not in total, but live. They're the ones who are at the top end of the scale. The best way to find out how to get to the 9,000 is to watch other people's video. Now, not just watch. Okay, if you've got a favorite game, type that game into Twitch or into YouTube. It'll tell you all the ones that are live on all the past shows. You can see how many people are watching live. You can see how many people are watching the replays. Because replays are a thing too. People can watch you after the show. So learn the game, make sure you know the game, and learn your fellow players. Get to know your fellow players. When you're watching something, we said interaction is key. When you're watching somebody, you can type in the comments. And you can say, I love this game because. You can say, okay, and over to Slay again. And Slay is saying, it was good, then I moved because 0 views and I started a Restream website. Okay, well, we basically, we all move. I mean, I've said that you can actually go live on Twitch and on YouTube gaming, but you can also, with OneStream Live, thank you for the hint, you can also go live on your website. So, but if you're using OneStream, I'm using OneStream Live because with OneStream Live, just to let you know, I was able to come into OneStream Live using OBS and broadcast out from OneStream Live. The other thing is that when I finish this broadcast, this is a 10 a.m. broadcast in the States on the East Coast. At 2 p.m., this broadcast, the replay of this broadcast will be broadcast to all my social media. And I basically, this video is being recorded on OneStream, and I can replay it from OneStream to all my social media. Yeah, it's not just Yeah, and I can play it on my website, yeah, whenever I want. So, I mean, the thing is, you can experiment. I'm just talking about what is possible by best practice. This is not the only way to do it. It is one of the ways to do it. I wouldn't go and say, do this, because that's, yeah, you've got to find your own path. You've got to enjoy what you're doing, and you eventually, if you experiment, find the right place to be. But the thing is, don't be put off. Don't be put off by low viewer numbers, yeah, ever. What happens is that the audience will grow. What you have to be, let's go back to this card for a minute, because this is very important. If you are going live, you cannot go live when you want to, okay? The first thing about broadcasting, live broadcasting, is that you need to be consistent. If you're going to play Diablo at 2 o'clock every Tuesday, let people know that you're playing Diablo at 2 o'clock on Tuesday. Post a link to the broadcast on your social media, on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Promote it. Nobody's going to find you, because you want to grow and you want to go up the ladder. You have to do the legwork. Yeah, you don't get a ticket that says, oh, you're now a top broadcaster. You've got to go through beginning, learning, mastering. Yeah, you've got to, there's a path you've got to tread. You've also got to engage with people. Now, I spoke earlier of watching other people's videos and engaging with everybody there. Now, when you're commenting on somebody else's video, not only does the person hosting the show see it, but everybody watching sees it. Yeah. So you become known as being interested in that game. So that when you put out the word, I'm playing Diablo at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, the people will recognize your name. And they will recognize your name because you have commented on other people's broadcasts. Now, just one thing here. Commenting on other people's broadcasts is a way to get known. Do not, however, post, come and watch me. Never. Right? We don't expect that, because we're sat with you. We're watching this guy or gal actually broadcasting live a particular game. What we don't want to do is be dragged off somewhere else we don't know. What you can do is you can say how much you like the game. You can ask questions about the game. You can give advice about the game. So that, I mean, somebody who's broadcasting live like I am now, I can't answer all the questions that are coming through, especially if there are 9,000 people watching. So one of the things that you can do, because time is what you've got time, is basically make yourself useful to one of the top gamers of the game that you're interested in. And by making yourself useful, what you're actually doing is answering people's questions, giving advice, and adding value to the broadcast. When I'm broadcasting, if I get comments in, it makes my life easier. And the same is true of broadcasting games. And here we go. Okay, and thank you very much for your comment. Yes, sir. If I need guidance from you, where can I connect? And can I connect with your Gmail? What you need to do is, if I go back here, hopefully I can get this to work. That's not working. Okay, if you're live and you've got problems, let me go over to the chat and tell you that you are looking for, let's spell this right, okay, so if you search for Stephen Healy, yeah, on Facebook, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, wherever you, Twitter,
then just send me a message on there and we'll take it from there. It's easier to do on social media than email. I'm not the world's most email friendly guy. Let's just say I get a lot of emails every day, and if I get an email from somebody I don't know, it may go, well, best way is to approach me on social media. Okay. So make yourself useful to a top broadcaster. Yeah, that's basically the way to get known, is to give your knowledge and expertise for free whilst watching somebody else's show. Get your name known. Get it so that, let's go here. When people see Slay Electro, they know, as soon as you've seen that name, they know the games that you're interested in. They know that you've helped other people. They know that you know what you're talking about. You're building a reputation by watching other people's videos. Yeah. Now, LinkedIn, good. So Slay's just said he's going to, LinkedIn or Instagram, both work. Thank you. Excellent. Build a reputation, and it only costs the time. Now, when you are broadcasting live, one of the things that I discovered when I was, and you've got to watch this. Okay, if you're playing games on your desktops, then you're in a world of your own. You're escaping. You're enjoying it. You're actually basically just having fun. When it becomes live broadcasting, you're not the one who should have fun. The people who should have fun are the people watching you. Yeah. And that's very important. You've actually got to get to the stage where you provide value to people. So just like we said a moment ago, helping other people out, this is where you can help yourself. You can comment on your own live videos and you can speak all the time. You don't want to, I mean, what I discovered when I'm game playing is I get so wrapped up in the game, I forget I'm live broadcasting. Yeah. So I'm silent. Yeah. Which is, well, it's not the best thing to do. When you're actually live, you want to be talking all the time. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're talking about the game or you're talking about what you did today or what you plan to do next week, as long as you're talking. Yeah. You're bringing life to the game. And as you get people coming to watch you, you actually let them know that you know about the game and you care. You care about people. Yeah. And you've got to provide value. So the value comes from your insights into the game itself. You've got to basically play the game, get to know it, get from beginner to advanced, and then you can share your knowledge. Now, the next thing, okay, is the stream quality. Yeah. Now, technically, you could use, just a minute, you could use your mobile phone. Yeah, but it's far better if you can broadcast from a desktop, be it PC or Mac, because then you can do all sorts of things. Yeah, so I'd say, and the other thing, whilst we're here, is you need a high, you need a top of the range computer. Yeah, you need at least 32 gigabytes of RAM, for example. You have to have what I would call a Ninja PC or a Ninja Mac. Because in order to do all this, yeah, I mean, I've got a Microsoft Surface. That's what gives me the power to actually broadcast live to Twitch. So you do need a computer, and you need a good computer, and you need an external camera. When you first start broadcasting, you can broadcast with the camera that's on your PC or Mac. Nothing wrong in that. But as you get better known, then you want to be looking at improving your camera and improving your sound. Yeah, over the years, right, it does take time. Over the years, I've upgraded my microphones and cameras until I got to the stage where I'm totally happy now. with the cameras I'm using. But it is a never-ending, continual and never-ending improvement. You don't have to do it all at once. Yeah. Okay, next thing. Coming back to here. So improve your stream's quality. The better the quality of the stream, the more likely people are to stop. What you want to do, I mean, we all go to YouTube and we all search. Yeah. What you want to do is to get people to stop. And they look at your screen and they think, yes, okay, that's the one I'm going to watch. So you need a show card like this one. If I go here, I'm going to replace that. We're doing a bit of a changeover. You need a show card. Yeah. So that you can identify that. See, every show card that OneStream Live create has a picture of me on it. It has a OneStream Live advertisement, top right-hand corner. It has the text of what I'm talking about. So you need a show card. You can do that in Canva, but it doesn't have to. It could be, yeah, promotional material. Even if you're just starting out, just a picture which you can do on Canva for free helps. What you're actually doing is trying to increase the audience. Yeah. So let's bring this back in and go here, and I'm just going to go and go picture in picture again. Oh, wait a minute. I just need to slide this over here. Okay. Right. And play games with an audience. Practice. Practice with people watching you. I mean, if you can get your friends watching you, let's just think about this. Let's just think about this. You already have a network of friends, people you've known. People you've known for months, people you've known for years. If you want to succeed in live broadcasting, you need their help. Yeah. What you do is to say to your friends, I'm going to be broadcasting on Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Come and watch me. Yeah. And if you can get 10 friends to come and watch you, yeah, and just say, lend me a few, basically at the beginning of your broadcast, get 10 friends to come and watch. Twitch and YouTube don't know who's watching. They never give their identities. They just know that people are watching. And the more people who watch, the more Twitch will show the broadcast to other people. Broadcasts, when they start off, are hidden. The only way to attract the attention of Twitch is by having people watching you. Better than that, having people watching you and commenting. So if you can get together a group of people who want you to succeed, and it can be friends, it could be family, as long as you've got a screen to watch on, whether it's desktop or mobile, if they watch your live broadcast at the beginning, they're going to give you a boost. Okay. Now, the other thing you can do, because that's basically asking, what you can do is you can start your own Facebook group. And you invite all your friends, or invite your friends into the Facebook group and take it in turns to actually present a broadcast. So they learn what you're learning. Share the knowledge, get them involved, then they will come and watch you. So I've not spent a penny so far, and you're actually getting a bigger audience. So get your friends involved as an audience and get them to actually help you. I need to go down. I've not missed anything. Okay. Now, this works everywhere, whether you're just live broadcasting or you're broadcasting a game. Collaboration. I do a show 4 times a year, which is live video production. And we have 6 people involved in that show. And we're all on screen at the same time. And basically, collaboration is key. Working with other people. Because if you're enjoying the game and you've made yourself known to a broadcaster, and you become known for the knowledge and expertise that you have, then you can say to them, can I just pop on your show for 5 minutes? Just to talk about one aspect of the game. Invite yourself to be a collaborator and help. Because if you think about it, if you're broadcasting a game and you're broadcasting for 4 hours, you need to have a break. Yeah? You can volunteer to step in for the break. Get to know them through the chat. Yeah? Message them, get to know them through messaging. And then say, okay, if you'd like to take a break, then I'm happy to do your show for 5 minutes whilst you take a break. I mean, you're helping people and you're getting known. I mean, if you can appear on the channel of somebody who's got 9,000 viewers, yeah. Now, what do you need to do? Make yourself known and do basically an audition piece. Do a video that you can show them, which shows what it's like. So, broadcast live with the game and record it, and then show them a bit of the recording, a couple of minutes, so they know how you're going to present on their broadcast. Okay, and over to comments. And sir, I can work with OneStream job. I like company. I like to grow the company. All right, I'm very fortunate. I do work for OneStream, and this is I'm able to do this broadcast every Wednesday at this time. And the thing to do, if you want to offer your services, is to go to the OneStream website and basically make contact from there. And say, make a video. I want to work as a help supporter as well. Probably you don't understand that can make me happy position. Again, the best way to do is to actually apply. Go to the OneStream Live website and apply. The other thing you can do, off the top of my head, just give me a moment. Basically, just as I've said a moment ago, if I go down here, just give me a second. I don't know whether you're already there, but this may help you. Okay, I'm just looking for something, and it will be down here, I'm sure. Okay, got it. And I'm going to show this. Okay. My tag would be this, and I'm going to scroll down here. And I'll scroll down. That didn't quite work. Just a minute. I found it. Replace. And I'm going to bring this full screen. Okay. If you know when you want something to work and it's not working, just a second, let me hide that comment. And we're going to bring this here. Okay. OneStream Live have a Facebook group called the OneStream Live community. If you apply to join the group and become known in there first, just like anything, become known in there, talking about OneStream Live, promoting OneStream Live, answering questions that have come up, be helpful in the OneStream Live community. Then they get to know you. And basically what you want is for OneStream Live to get to know you and basically how you can help by doing it practically. Yeah. As I say, I work for OneStream Live. I don't work, well, I work with OneStream Live. I'm not an employee as such. So I cannot give you the best route, but if you become known in the OneStream Live group, then that's a good start. Yeah. Okay. So pointer, and I'm going to have to switch back now. Let's go here, replace, and there we are. And we're going to go picture in picture again. Thank you for commenting today. One thing that makes for an active show is when you comment, say thank you to everybody who's made a comment today. I really enjoyed your company. Now, if you just go live on Facebook or Twitch or YouTube and you don't tell anybody, nobody knows. Before this broadcast, I promote this on 4 of my Facebook pages, in the group I've just shown you, and on Twitter, before I go live. That's the practice. Before you go live, let everybody know. Which means, bring it back to one thing, you need to have an audience. You need to have followers on Twitter, on Facebook, LinkedIn, and you need to follow people on YouTube because they may follow you back, and follow them on Twitch. Yeah, this is all about letting the world know about you. And live video is a great place to actually do it. Okay, so do promote the broadcast. As I say, I promote this in 5 different places before I go live. Now, there are features within Twitch which you can use. Let's let me go picture in picture again. Okay, there are features within Twitch you can use. You can basically get subscribers, and subscribers can pay because you can give exclusive content. And that's the last point, is the exclusive content. To your subscribers, you can give something extra. Okay. Right, so I'm now going to play out, but I'm going to play out with a video I showed you earlier. So if you've not seen this before, enjoy. I'll be back at the end of this, and this is how you can broadcast from OneStream Live. Well, I'll show you. Hello, we're going to set up to play a game on Twitch, and the game that I've chosen is, if I go over here, this one, which is Diablo. And we're going to go, and we're going to take this game, and we're actually going to put it onto Twitch and play. So let's stop that there, just at the gates. I'll get to the gates in a second. Come back to me. So that's the game. Next, you're watching Get More Viewers Now. And finally, what we do is we take the game, and with the game running, we actually set up a game capture. Okay, and this takes the game that's playing on your PC or Mac and brings it into your OBS Studio. Now, your OBS Studio is linked to OneStream. And if I go here on OneStream and I go to RTMP encoder, then the screen will change in a second, and we'll get the encoder on screen. So I'm going to connect OBS and go live. So we're going to send whatever is in OBS to this screen. Now, how this is done, simple and straightforward. We're given a server URL, in other words, that's where OBS is going to broadcast to, and we're given a unique stream key, which is ours. Those are the 2 pieces of information we actually enter into OBS, and then we go back to OBS, which is here, and I just press stream. So what's happened is, what you can see on screen is now being broadcast to OneStream Live, and then once we've captured in OneStream Live, we can decide where to broadcast to. So let's go over to the web page again, and there we have the game player has been brought in, and it's set. Now you can see below, I can go live on YouTube, I can go live on Twitch, I can go live virtually everywhere. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to go live on Twitch. So the information that you can see in the screen above is now going to be broadcast over to Twitch. And I'll be playing the game on my desktop, but the broadcast is going out to Twitch. So over on Twitch, you can see the gameplay screen, which has come through from OneStream Live, and I can play the game live on Twitch. As simple as that. And if I go here, and I go up there, okay, as I'm moving here, those movements are going through to OneStream Live, and from OneStream Live they're going to Twitch. Simple and straightforward to do. So just to summarize then, coming back to me in 3, 2, 1, what we have with OBS and OneStream is a way of broadcasting live to Twitch, to YouTube gaming, to Twitter. We can broadcast up to search destinations, so you can play the game once, and that game can then be playing on several different sites. Now, the major sites for gaming are YouTube and Twitch, and those are options which are available in your OneStream Live Studio, as we saw a moment ago. There we are. You can stream to Twitch, you can stream to YouTube. The gameplay will go over to Twitch, and basically I just want to go, you don't need that, I want to go here. Right, that's it. So in OBS I'm broadcasting out to OneStream, from OneStream I'm broadcasting to YouTube, to Twitch, to Facebook, wherever you want to broadcast to. It's as simple as that. So this studio goes to OneStream, OneStream broadcasts it out. This studio has got, as I showed you a moment ago, has got the gameplay, and this gameplay is then broadcast out, and you just play the game as normal, and sound will come through and everything works. Now you're going to have to do some refining, but essentially that's how you go from your game on your desktop through OBS to OneStream and out to the world. Thank you for watching. Well, thank you for watching that video, and thank you for joining me live today. I do appreciate it, and thanks for spending your time with me today. I'm back again at 10 AM next Wednesday. I want you to have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week. If you have any questions, come back to me. I look forward to your connections. That's what it's all about, being connected. And I'm just astonished how enjoyable it is to play a game live on Twitch. I can but recommend it. Choose the game that you enjoy, master the game, build a network, starting with your friends and family, get people to come and watch you, push. The more work that you put in, the more chance you have of success. What you cannot do is to broadcast live and hope that people will come. It doesn't work that way. What you have to do is to persuade people to join you. The more people who join you, the more successful you become. So if you are brilliant at playing a particular game, do think about broadcasting it live on Twitch and take it from there. It only takes time. So enjoy gaming, enjoy Twitch, enjoy YouTube games. This has been Stephen, live from Wiltshire, England, saying goodbye for the moment. Take care.